Hey, what's going on, vets? Markel here, back with another video. I know I haven't been on in a minute. I've been taking a vacation from my vacation. So, been doing a lot of traveling inside of the country and seeing a lot of different things. I have some video up on Instagram. You guys want to go check that out, Markel's Tech Reviews. Be sure you go check that out. But with that being said, though, I want to answer 2 questions that were left behind. And then Monday, I will be putting out another video. So let's get started with the most recent question that was left behind. And this is a question about someone who's homeless, living in the city. What's a good resource that they can go to try to find a place to live? I would tell you to start with VA HUD VASH, okay? It's called HUD VASH. If you go to the VA's website and look up homeless veterans or look up HUD VASH itself, you will see that is a program that is set up similar to HUD program to help veterans specifically get housing, relocation. Another thing I would tell you is to go to your local city or your state's housing programs. You know, whether it's HUD through the state. I know they have like rental assistance like in California and some of these other major cities where they offer rental assistance to people who are unable to pay the entire amount of rent, where they do pay a portion based upon how much you make. So those would be some avenues that I would try if I were you to help out whoever this person is who is homeless and trying to get off the street or about to become homeless, and they're trying to find a way that they can stay off the street. Those are the ones that I am aware of, okay? Now let's move to the second part, which is the 5.9% increase. I got a couple of questions from you guys. Want to know, do I believe that's enough? Absolutely not. It's not even close. There should have been a revamping of the entire system because, as I mentioned in that video, you know, is it really a raise? And you guys are seeing it's not. I mean, people are waking up this morning in California looking at $8 a gallon for gas. Not to mention, if you go to some of these other cities where the utilities are going to be through the roof. Same like in Phoenix. I remember in 2013, 2012, when I had my house in Surprise, Arizona, I was barely even in the house and my utility bills would be $300-400. And I wasn't even leaving it on. That's only like during the weekends when I was there using the AC. So I can't only imagine what it's going to be moving forward, you know, somewhere like that where you need AC damn near every day, all the time if you're going to be at home. So I'm just telling you guys, man, as people were so excited, leaving comments, and I'm like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you guys are looking at it wrong. As inflation comes and we get this little bump, everything else around you is going to go through the roof. It's going through the roof. Your utilities are going up, cell service is going up, clothes are going up, gas is already going up. You will see the same boat that you're in this year was going to be the same boat you're in next year. You cannot rely on the U.S. government thinking that somehow they're going to give you enough to move you so far out of poverty. The U.S. government is going to give you enough to get by. That's what they're going to do, give you enough to get by. And that kind of falls into the last question I'm going to answer is about living here, cost of living here. And I'm going to do a video about cost of living as well here in Medellin. But, you know, and I threw out some numbers last year or earlier this year where people would ask me about that. And I kept telling people, here, you need a minimum of $5,000. I wouldn't leave the U.S. without a minimum of $5,000 a month. And people were like, oh, man, that's crazy. You don't need that much money living there. BS. Because as inflation goes up here, people go to the U.S. to get more things, which costs more, which means what? Everything in that country is going to go up. So even here, 5G, now I wouldn't even do it 5G now. I'm looking more at 665 because they got a tax increase coming here. Things are going to go up. As the dollar goes down, prices is going up because they're going to, the rest of these countries are going to do what they need to do to keep up. Okay, the cost of living is not going to just go up in the U.S. It's going to go up everywhere. Everywhere. And you will see it. Airline tickets, they used to be super cheap to go to these places. They're going up as well. So you got to be prepared for that. You got to be prepared for that. When I throw out these numbers, I'm foreshadowing. I'm not just throwing them out for shock value, to people to have something to talk about. If you're living just for today, that means you're not prepared for tomorrow. You always have to look down the road to see what's coming. You can't just sit by and say, oh, okay, well, I only need $1,200 and I'm good. That's today. Next month, you may need $2,000. The following month, you may need $3,000. That's why you always foreshadow. Okay, guys, so that's going to be it for this video, man. There will be another video coming out tomorrow. I appreciate everybody watching as always. And until the next time, guys, I am out. Peace.